Okay, so me and Paul, we're being the good friends that we are, and we have convinced another member of Garageless to make a financial mistake and buy a fucking project. I believe it's a Honda, a 91 Honda EF. It's just a Civic, right? SI, is that the Civic brand or whatever? I don't know shit about Honda, so. And pretty much has to gist with all three of us, so we're kind of just figuring it out. Morgan kind of knows because he loves researching cars. So this is Morgan's. He's the guy with the Fiesta and the Abarths. Because I guess we worked on the Abarth. That was the first thing we seen from him, and then we did the Fiesta, and now this. And then this has an engine swap in it, which is just a B16, right? A B18. A B18 with, what is it, a 5-speed LS transmission?
Yeah, it's all from an Integra, 95.
So, yeah, and it supposedly runs. We haven't heard it run.
Hopefully we will today.
But hopefully we will today, at least just sputter a bit. And then it's missing an axle because apparently the other axle was fucked or something, so they ran and just got that. So hopefully today we'll see this thing start. I don't think, can we run it?
Not run the axle. And you want to run it along anyway without a manifold.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't have the exhaust manifold. So we're trying to decide what we're gonna do, like what route we're gonna go, whether we're gonna just do a naturally aspirated setup for now, or whether we're gonna just jump right into a turbo setup. But we're not sure. Eventually, I think the goal is to be turbo. Morgan, what's the goal?
Turbo.
What is the goal with this car? What are they going to see on this build?
I'd like to see like 300 horsepower.
So 300 horsepower,
Starting.
B18.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yep.
And yeah.
Wiper delete.
And so we might see some paint, wheels, interior stuff. As you can tell, we're already doing the number. I'm assuming, well, I don't know if we got it for sure, but I think we're gonna pull the carpet because it's like a blue. So I'm gonna see if if he wants to put carpet back in, then we'll see if we can find some black carpet for him, because I think that would look good. Because this is exactly like the Conquest basically. Conquest has got the full front crap, and then we just gutted the back crap. And he's gonna get some new tail lights, headlights, all sorts of stuff. And then I think they said that it needs brake work, so we don't know exactly what that is yet, but obviously we'll figure that out as we go. Alright, so we have done a number. So we went ahead and gutted the inside, pulled the roof. We did find a mouse nest, so that's good that we pulled that out. Yeah, it's kind of neat that Honda has their brake lines running the inside. Pretty cool. Other than that, so we went to put an axle in, and it was the wrong axle. Because apparently that's an older motor or trans or something, because the jack shaft or whatever you want to call it, it has a vagina on it, and the axle we had a vagina, so that don't work in the car world. So yeah, we got the carpet pulled out because we're gonna maybe go black, or he's happy with how it looks without it, so maybe he won't do any of that. So yeah, we got the driver's seat back in, we got to put the passenger seat back in, and then I think that's pretty good. Started trying to get this thing out, but we see that the wires there's no plug. I really don't want to just chop them off yet, so not sure what we're gonna do there yet, but yeah, slowly but surely we're getting there. We had to I put the crank, the dampener on, because the timing belt was getting close to falling off, and we don't want that. That'd be real bad. So yeah, so far that's all we got. They just ran return the axle, and unfortunately we can't get the axle today, so next clip will be a different day. So even though we're probably gonna try and probably work on a little bit more stuff today when they get back. So yeah, that's the update. Alrighty, so obviously axle's down, but we put some gas in it. Well, we poured some down the throttle body and started it, and it started right up. So we put it like, so maybe why not put some in the tank? So we put some in the tank, and now let's start it. Yeah. There's so much it blew off the freaking
Gasket.
Smoky boy.
some big old flames.
Oil pouring out of the valve cover.
I bet.
But yeah, so it runs. And she needs a lot of loving. Alrighty, so here we are, day 2 with a pile of parts. So we got a turbo manifold in, we got a wastegate.
We put that in here?
This is my old turbo off the Fiero.
That might go in.
We're not sure what we're really gonna do. We were just gonna make like a naturally aspirated intake thing that went down. But I don't know if I really want, yeah, like just make it NA for now, but part of me is like, we should just drop the pan, hook up all the oil anyhow, so maybe we'll do that. Sounds like Morgan's finally came to the dark side. We're gonna be doing a hood dump. Nope, he already said, it's in the video. Can't go back.
Teardrop.
It's alright, you're just gonna make the subscribers mad, and you don't want that. I'm making a battery mount right now. He picked up, oh, it's actually all over here. So he picked up lawnmower battery. She's a good old 420 battery. So I picked that up. I got some angle iron that I had. We're gonna chop that up. I'm gonna weld up a battery bracket for it, and then I'm going to probably just straight up weld it to the chassis, because there's really no point making it removable as long as we can get the battery out. So I'll just weld it in right here. So this thing does not have an alternator, which is really unfortunate.
There's one right there.
Because yeah, he's got an alternator, but it's gonna suck to get to this alternator. So I think we're gonna pretty much have to pull the intake to do the alternator, because the lower subframe is like literally right in the way.
He's really confused.
So the intake's got to come off to do the alternator. He picked up a new dampener down there. Oh yeah, I think it's a dampener still.
Yeah,
but as you can tell, the timing belt's kind of wanting to walk off. That's because we forgot to put some like little washer thing on there. So when we put the when we put this new bad boy on, that literally weighs nothing. What's up with this big nut shape in there? Is that just a design or something?
We'll find out after.
Maybe
Yeah, it's probably something that,
probably for like the socket, maybe. Like,
or maybe there's a secondary piece that can go in here for like power steering or something. Maybe, I don't know.
It's made to delete all that stuff. It deletes power steering and AC.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was wondering maybe it's
Weird.
like the socket.
But yeah, so hopefully once we fix that, this thing won't be walking no more.
Why would you need that big?
It's like a Allen wrench, but for
Other than that,
Way too big.
we'll just get to wrenching. Alrighty, so we're kind of finishing up for the day. Kind of just test fitting stuff. So it's kind of the gist. We got to get like a different radiator and some other stuff. Took the intake off so that way we could pretty much get the alternator in, really. And then we also took that time and we cleaned it up. So we deleted some stuff. Actually got a whole pile of crap. So we deleted all that crap. Made a nice little block off plate for the EGR, because it actually was an EGR. The new axle's in. The only thing we had left to do is tighten the axle nut. We got the timing belts starting to go back to center, which is awesome. We had to put the spacer on or whatever, and then we got the new pulley on there. And yeah, other than that, we're pretty good. And he's just got to do another order of parts, and then we should be able to get a little bit more done. So let's just keep going, I guess. All right, so we're looking at another Honda day. Had Morgan go ahead and pull off the oil pan. I just got done welding in a AN10 bung for it. He says that it takes 4 quarts, so I grabbed a quart jug, filled it up with water 4 times, obviously, and yeah, so still clears. Don't mind all the boogers, but it'll be fine. So yeah, now all we gotta do is put it back in, and it should be good. Alrighty, so the turbo's on. The oil drain's really fucking short and sketchy. Probably not the greatest, but we'll come back to it later. Just kind of using whatever we got. It's got the oil feed, intake's back on. We found out the starter bolt holes were stripped out, so we had to tap them and deal with that. We got new power wires on. Don't mind all this. We're gonna be routing it. We're gonna be probably gonna move the battery that we just welded in here, and we're gonna move it over there, because when we go to do the intercooler piping has to go up through here. So, yeah. So I think it's that time, Morgan. Make sure you step on the clutch, and because it might actually go this time.
Make sure it's out of gear. Oh, keep going. Uh-oh. It's like this.
Put her in reverse. Now see if she goes. All right, now forward. Oh. All right, you good. Give her a little rev. Okay. Why is it when he's revving, he's blowing a bunch of air down?
Turbo.
Oh yeah, I like, if you want to rev her one more time, then... Alright, that's good. Jesus Christ. Alright, there she is. She lives. I think I'll actually probably end this video here, because this is a pretty good stepping point. And then from here, we pretty much just need to... From here, we need to pretty much, we gotta figure out the coolant stuff. We have a radiator. I think it's out of like a Mini Cooper or something. Yep. Hopefully it'll be enough for this thing, but... And that's gonna sit right here, leaned back. So we got that to do. We gotta make a finalized hood dump, but we also gotta do a wastegate dump. So we gotta order up some stuff for that. I think mostly all we gotta do is get the wastegate stuff, but and then we get to cut a hole in the hood. And I think we're good. So we got a good chunk of stuff. Morgan's enjoying the project life. So not too bad. So yeah, not too shabby. He got some new tail lights. I don't remember if I showed those. There's a centerpiece, but he's got to get some bolts for it. Here's the radiator that he got. Like, that's my hand. So, and then he's got some new headlights too. At some point we'll get those in there. Yeah, it goes in reverse, goes forward. So at least it's got 2 gears.
Yeah.
It's got 2 gears going for it.
More than the DeVille.
So, yeah, I guess that's all I got. You guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Hit that like button and drop a comment if you're actually interested in this Honda build. Give her the beans.